Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm just waiting for it to go live on YouTube. Hi, guys. Welcome to Jeannie's Designs. This is part 3 of the Everyday Crossbody Companion. Hopefully we can finish it today. That's my goal. So that's the plan. I'm just going to see if anybody can hear me. Sarah, can you hear me? Hi, Sarah. Let me know if you can hear me. You should be able to. Loud and clear. Okay, perfect. Okay. Hi, Patricia. So I have another setup today. I know. I'm just all over the place. I'm going to put this over here. Hi, Anna Mae. Hi, Mona. Hi, Leslie. Hey, Kathy. So what do you guys think about this camera? It's actually not a camera. It's a separate webcam from my computer. Is it clear? I think it looks pretty good so far. So, okay. You're going to miss the first hour, Diane. Okay. We'll probably be here for at least an hour and a half, maybe 2, because my plan is to finish this little baby today. That's my plan. I'm hoping. Hi, Barbara Ann. Oh, good. Okay. Well, Tony and I were just in here for the last 30 minutes kind of evaluating this whole setup. I'm not convinced, hi, Donna, that I'm going to stay with the webcam. So we'll see. I haven't decided. But we're going to try this today. It's pretty clear. I can pull it down a little bit, so when we get started, you'll be able to see a little bit better. You think it looks good, Sarah? Okay. Well, let me turn this just a little. Oh, that way. Okay. All right. So just a recap of what we've done so far, guys. The other thing is the camera's up there, so I need to focus up there. Sorry. We did one lining with a slip pocket and a little small pocket over here. Okay, so that's one lining piece. We have a second lining piece with a little coin pocket and a slip pocket for cash, whatever you want to make it, actually. We have another lining piece with a full zipper pocket. Good size. We have an exterior piece with a pocket and a magnetic snap, which is good size. We have I have some of this clipped together already, so we can get moving pretty quickly. We have the front piece with the name tag, and then the zipper with the tiny little gusset. It's just the cutest little gusset ever. And we did let me grab it. We already did our crossbody strap, which these crossbody straps, I'm not sure I would use anything else for these crossbody straps ever again. They're so perfect. So this is a pattern by Car Threads. This is her crossbody. She does have SVG files. I think the other day I wasn't sure that she did, but she does have SVG files for these pieces. I love this. It just is so classy. Let me see what you can see. Look how classy that is. So we did that already. Let's see. Let me put that here. And then I did already make a accordion wallet to match. This bag is already spoken for by one of our friends. So as soon as I'm done, she is going to get it. Isn't that's just, aren't those the cutest little things? They're so cute. I do have my cup of coffee. Hi, Debbie. All right. So this is part 3. So the plan today is to finish our gusset. I already did one side of the gusset with the hidden connector, but we're going to step through the other one, and then and actually just put the bag together. So, all right, let's do it. Hi, Colleen. You're unable to stay the whole time. Yes, but you can watch it. Yes, absolutely. Okay, here we go. Hopefully, because I'm using the webcam, separate webcam, and not the webcam on my computer, it won't freeze today. I think that's what happened is the webcam on the computer freezes. So I don't have any idea why, but it does. Okay. So let me pull this down a little bit and see if I can do it without it falling off. Mm-hmm. How was that for smooth? You can just see the top part of my face. At least you can see me laughing at myself. That's probably a very good thing. Colleen, this bag needs to be on your list. Just be prepared. It's a labor of love. Every step is worth it. Hi, Annie. Okay, so what we're going to do this on this side. Okay, so I made my D-rings. No big thing with the D-rings. And I just top stitched that. On one side, the right side of one, mark a line in, and on the wrong side, mark a line in. Attach it where the D-ring is going towards the center of the zipper at that one line. And so this is right sides together. The D-ring is right sides together with your zipper. And we're just going to baste that in place. Just 1/8 of an inch, right? It's right in the center. Okay. I'm trying not to chat as much today so we can actually get this accomplished. Okay, and I have my pattern up here too. Okay, so now we're going to bring this exterior up to meet the exterior. And then we're going to bring our lining up. Okay, so the lining, right sides together with the lining. Okay. And then we're going to sew that together at the seam allowance in the pattern. Okay, so just as an FYI, the D-ring, it's in here. So that D-ring is right there. It's flopping in there. That's okay. That's what we want. Very unique process. Very easy hidden connectors. I will say that much too. Very easy. How she does it. Okay. So now we're going to turn this right side out. And with our lining and our exterior wrong sides together, we're just going to top stitch right here. The D-ring connector is over by the zipper, but you do want to top stitch there. Okay. How do you guys like my bright yellow shirt? I decided to go very bold today. This is a t-shirt, you get it on cruise, Harvest K. I've had it for, oh gosh, years. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Here's our D-ring. Okay, here is our hidden connector hole. And she gives you, I don't know what you can see there. Yeah. There's the hidden connector hole right here. There's my finger poking through. She gives you a template. Now, for this, we want to make sure that our lining stays out of the way for this part. So I'm just going to clip it out of the way so it doesn't accidentally flop down. Would be fabulous if you could send out surprise kits for it. You mean for this, Colleen? There's a lot of cutting out for this. Just saying. Okay, let me just see here what's next. We need to mark. Oh, Colleen. So on here, let me see what you can see. You need to mark a line a certain distance, the pattern tells you, up from that connector or that hole. Let me see what you can see. Okay, so we're going to mark up. Let me mark the line and then I'll show it to you. And what we're doing here, so just right there. So I just marked that line, and that's where we're going to sew. And by doing that, we're sewing down that D-ring connector under here. Okay. So you don't want it to go outside of where your D-ring is going to be. So just monitor that too. Okay, I'll show you. That little stitch right there will be hidden. You won't be able to see it once we get the D-ring on. Okay. Now let me get a baby wipe here. And just get that off of there. Okay. Yeah, the bag is worth every minute. I would say it takes from cutting it out to finishing probably 4 to 6 hours, depending on your speed. So it's not a quick sew. It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay. Let me get my D-ring. I am stocking not in large quantities, simply classic faux croc. Yes, I am, Kathy. Not in large quantities, but full rolls. Oh, you want full rolls of the material, Colleen. Oh, so you can cut it out yourself. Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to think about that. So here's my little connector where I'm going to put. So you put your D-ring on, and we're gonna put that into the hole with the tab going to the inside. Okay. And that's why there's that mark here. Let me see. That's why there's the mark here, because we're going to push that in just to that mark. And the little tab is back here. Okay, so that's what it is. See, the tab is right there. And now we're going to fold that on the wrong side, and we're going to stitch through the tab. And through the D-ring connector. So we're going to stitch right here on top of that. Kind of making them one. Doesn't have to be pretty. Nobody's going to see it. Okay. So that's what you have on the front now. So your D-ring is connected in the back there. And look, it's hidden. We're going to put a rivet here and here. I think that's what's next. Let me just look. Yeah. However, we're going to trim this top part of our D-ring just a little, just to get rid of some of that bulk. Leave the longer piece, but just trim that top one. Okay. Okay, now we're going to add, our lining is still out of the way. We're going to add a rivet up here and down here. It's a beautiful thing. Let me grab my tools. And there's going to be a little bit of pounding. Fair warning. Hi, Lori. When you have a faux croc emergency, her croc is beautiful, guys. This navy. I have some more on order because I already sold out of it. Okay. Fair warning. Noise. One more. Fair warning. Okay. Grab my rivets. And let's add those. And I'll go press those. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I heard it. It hit my toe. I could feel it. I'll get it later. Okay. So let me go press those right over here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me or not. It's a bigger camera view. But I'm right here. Okay. Do you see how easy those were? They're so easy. I mean, it's just amazing to me how people come up with these hidden connectors. I love them. Hi, Dawn. No worries. You're not late. Nobody's ever late. Okay. So now what we want to do is, just like any gusset, we're going to put these wrong sides together and baste them together. Okay. Just 1/8 of an inch. Okay, let's do it. I'm probably going to run out of bobbin here shortly. We'll see. I have 2 full bobbins ready to go. I think Lauren and Brittany are live right now, and I didn't realize it when I scheduled this. So I thought, oh well, people can watch the replay. So I never intend to step on anybody else's toes when they're live. I didn't realize it until it was like too late. That's okay. It's going to happen. There's a lot of us. Okay. Let's do the other side. Hi, Judy. You ordered 15 bobbins. That's a good idea. You should be fine with that. I don't know. I don't know how many I have now. I probably shouldn't admit how many I have is what my story should be. You guys, Annie just bought a fabricator. I'm so excited for her. She came over and test drove it. I think she fell in love with that. It's hard not to. It is hard not to. It's coming Friday. When do you actually get home? What is Friday? Friday. I don't know what date that is. Okay. Perfect. It'll be home before you. Uh-oh. That's an emergency. Okay, so this occasionally happens, guys, where the bottom gusset is slightly wider. Do you see how minimal that is? I'm just going to even that out just slightly. And it depends on your seam allowance and all of that. So don't do the whole bottom, but just do it so it's even right here. Okay. Now let's find our centers. So we're going to find the center on my bottom. And I already had that marked and it's accurate. I love it. Going to find the center on my zipper gusset. Try not to cut myself. Then you want to put these two centers together. And mark that. See, Annie Colleen just got hers. I think she's only had hers not even a week. Has it been a week? Okay. There we go. I think we set this aside. Oh, she does the binding method like a quilter. I'm just going to use fold over elastic, but she gives you good directions on how to do a binding method just like a quilter. But I'm just going to use fold over elastic when I'm ready. Okay. She needs to come shopping. Yes, you do. You need to come on over. All right, let's set this aside and we're going to assemble the front. And I already have it clipped just because you don't really need to see me clip on a live. You know? Okay, so, but I'm going to show you what I did. So here's the front with my tag. And then the bottom gusset, that tiny little bottom gusset is attached. And the side where your accordion is attached to the zipper is attached here next to the front. Okay. And then I marked my centers on my zipper. So I have my center up here. So does that make sense to everybody? So here's the raw edge of the accordion. The side that is attached, already sewn, basted to the zipper is attached there. Okay. So we are going to sew that on. Let me see what my seam allowance is. Let's see. I'm just looking. I got the pattern right here. Colleen, you're coming in September. You should come. You're going to have to come over. I want to meet you. Where in Florida are you going to be, Colleen? I think you might have. That's okay, Sydney. We're just really getting going. Okay. So on the bottom, we're going to do one seam allowance. And then when we get up here, we're going to do a different seam allowance because we're going to bind it. Not bind it. We're going to add a lining piece to it. This part of the bag is not bound, just FYI. You fly into Tampa and then you go up to Ocala. That's only an hour from me. Hour and a half. Depends on traffic. Okay, now there is a lot of zipper here, so just take your time. Because you want this to go on there, right? And it is a snug fit. Just FYI. I'm going to undo my zipper. As far as it'll go, that'll help. And I'm going to get my hemostats. I think that'll be easier, actually, to pull it. Yep. Just around the corners. That's really all you need that for. Okay. Careful with these, they're very strong. Okay. Hi, Terry. Did you grow up in Ocala, Colleen? I am outside of Tampa. I'm about 20 minutes south of Tampa. So Ocala is about an hour and a half. It depends on, like I said, on the traffic. Of course, we say that about everything here in Florida. Depends on the traffic. Take your time on this. It's worth getting it right. Okay, now we're getting down to the bottom, so we're going to increase that seam allowance again. Beautiful. Yeah. Give yourself plenty of time, that's for sure. Okay. Now, I am gonna, let's see what's next. Oh, I gotta get my lining piece with my slip pocket. So this is the lining piece with slip pocket 1. Let me see. No, it's this one with the coin pocket. Okay, so you need this piece. This is what goes here. And she has you mark a line down here, and she tells you where and where. And that is how we're going to finish this one, by folding this up and top stitching this front. Okay. But now we are going to add this. Yeah, I'm going to leave it unzipped. So we're going to add our center. So this is right sides together because this piece is turned. Just be aware of where your zipper is up here. It's kind of like the Map Pack, and it's kind of like the Louis. This part is just like the Louis. Make sure that your accordion is all tucked inside. This is the zipper. You know, when you're doing a zipper on a piece and there's no gusset at the top like this one, it just takes practice. I will tell you that much. But and if you take your time, it's very doable. It's not hard. You just really have to take your time. I'm going to zip this up just a little. There we go. Stuff that accordion in there. And clip it together. Oh, you're going to modify it so it'll attach to the front of your saddle. What a great idea. Huh. You should connect with Lori. I bet between the two of you could come up with an idea for that. Okay. This, you just want to make sure you take the time to clip it. Clip it good. That's a great idea, Colleen. I love the Louis. I love it. I just posted another video about it because I love it so much. And it's really a pretty quick sew, honestly. Okay. Let's just make sure we're all clipped good here. We're going to leave this open on the bottom down here. Now, this is where we're going to do the full seam allowance. And I'm going to start with my 90-degree turn right here so that it's nice and secure there. But let me get my thread out of here. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, I personally live dangerously and get my fingers in there so I can feel my zipper. I don't want to go over my zipper teeth. I know. Dangerous. Just go slow. Something feels too bulky in here. Just a second. You watched it? Okay. It's one of my favorites. I can't keep them in stock either. They sell pretty fast. If you look around, I mean, that's what kids are carrying. Something similar to a Louis. If not a Louis itself. Okay, we're getting to this corner up here. And if you have to go a stitch at a time, just do it. It's better than having to rip it out and do it over. That's what I say. Perfect. We'll try it and see what it looks like. Hi, Marie. Oh, Marie has a great idea. I love it when people help each other. I love that. That's what it's all about. Everybody helping each other. Okay. I think I'm doing good on this. We'll see. When I turn it, it feels good. I just had one panic moment. Like I thought, oh my gosh, did I get it right side up? I did. I thought, oh dear, that would be very bad. Okay. Last corner. I know you guys have never seen me sew this slow, but it's worth it. I gotta get in here. There we go. Okay, then we're going to do our 90-degree turn. All right. That took a hot second. Okay, I'm going to trim these top corners, not the zipper, just the vinyl. And the same here on the bottom. Just a little, not a ton, but don't trim your zipper. That'll just potentially ruin your zipper integrity. All right, let's turn out. Let's see. Da-da-da. Where's the music? Where's the drum roll? She has you leave a good sized turning hole for a reason. I mean, it's not hard to turn. It's a little cumbersome, I will say. Okay, let me take a gander here and see how it looks. So far, so good. Let's make sure it zips without getting caught on anything. Oh my, that actually looks very good. Could you bind it? You could, I would think. You could. I think so. Now I'm just putting, excuse me, a little piece of double-sided tape down here. I do this exactly like I do the Louis. So it's just a little piece of tape right down here. And then we're going to fold this lining piece on top of it, and it'll be caught as we top stitch the front. It's a beautiful thing. I think so. I think you could bind it. I don't know why not, honestly. I'm just making sure that I've got it covering my stitches, although you'll probably never see it either way. Right down here. So now we're going to top stitch all the way around here. Let me check my bobbin. I'm going to go ahead and change it. I'll put a fresh bobbin in. That way we have enough bobbin to finish the bag. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of coffee with Elvis. I have a question. Am I backwards? No, this is forwards. Okay, never mind. I don't know why. It just looked backwards to me for some reason. No, it's not. Okay. All right, so now we're not. Okay, good. We are going to top stitch, and you want your wings out. So these little accordions, you want those out. And I'm going to start down here on the bottom. Okay, here we go. One little back stitch. And it helps if you pull your zipper up like that and pull it snug. You don't want anything getting in your way of your zipper when you close it. So take your time as I speed around the corner. Okay. Let me move my zippers. My zipper pulls. So that part is actually fairly easy. Oh my gosh, we caught it too. I love it. It's always the first thing I look for. Okay. So there's what it looks like. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So this is all closed off now. Excuse me, you have your little coin pocket. You have your slip pocket. Now these, we're going to attach to our zipper, other side of our zipper. I think that's what she has you do now. Yeah. The accordion raw edge is attaching to the other side of your zipper tape. It's a beautiful thing. The crock is spectacular. I have to agree. Mm-hmm. You know, I have not typically sewn with a lot of navy. I don't know why, no particular reason really. But this navy was stunning. Okay, so that's what you have. So the other side of your little accordion is attached to this other side of our zipper. And we're just going to baste that down. Let's open our zipper. That might be helpful, actually. There we go. I'm going to do it from this side. Just 1/8 of an inch. Now this side of the zipper tape is bound. You made it with the navy ostrich. I bet that's gorgeous. From Big Z. I like Big Z. We talked about that yesterday. I like it. Okay, let's open this back up. Is Nancy here? I don't think Nancy's here. She'd be yelling at me because, not yelling literally, because I've got my fingers close to my needle. I'm being careful, Nancy, if you're watching this after the fact. I think she had appointments today. Okay. I've got more coming, Judy. Probably next week. You know, I'm pretty close to, I don't live very far. Well, I shouldn't say I don't live very far, but Chris is in Georgia, so. Or you can just purchase it from her. It's up to you. That would not hurt my feelings. Okay, so that's what you have. So our accordion is now attached. So isn't that cute? It opens up that front pocket. I just love it. Nancy. Nancy caught me. I know it. I knew it. I knew it. All right. Okay, so now we're going to take this lining piece. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. And we are going to I don't know why I'm all of a sudden confused on this point. Oh, yeah, we're going to put this like this. Let me open this up. Take the card slot line panel and place them wrong sides together. Oh, what? Place them wrong sides together. Hold on a second. I don't have the card slot. Oh, you know what? I'm missing a lining piece. I'm missing a lining piece because I didn't do the card slots. Let me see. I didn't cut that piece. Nope, I didn't. I'm going to have to go cut a piece. Let me see. Yeah, I have got to go cut another lining piece. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I knew I was missing something. Oh, please. Okay, that didn't take too long, but I need to iron this. Yeah. Because these are my two inside pieces. So because we didn't do, you can chat and sing. Yeah, I just needed another lining piece. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's okay. Ironing. I'm ironing. My iron wasn't hot, so it's taken a half a second here. Almost there. Okay. That was a pretty good recovery, don't you think? Okay. So now we take this piece with our slip pocket and we're going to put these two wrong sides together because this side is bound. This part of the bag is bound. Yep. Oh, I had to do that too, Nancy. I ironed my dad's hankies. My mom did them after I left the house. I did it too. I don't think, do men carry those anymore? Oh gosh. Okay, now we're going to just baste these together. So because I didn't do the card slot, this side is blank, which is okay. I'm okay with that. So 1/8 of an inch. All right. I'm going to have to make a note of that because I'm going to make another one of these, and I'm not going to do card slots in that one either. So I just need to make sure that I missed this one just a little. Hold on. You got off track. Don't ask me why. There we go. Okay. I cut this one in a hurry, so it's not a problem. I'll just trim it up just a hair. Not bad for a 2-second cut, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll get rid of this. You know, I've not made the Pandora Allure, so I don't know. Okay. Now, did I mark my centers? Let's just remark them just to be on the safe side. Who's that pattern by, Marie? The Pandora Allure. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I want the plain side to be in this pocket. So we are going to clip these together. Sophisticated. Okay. I have some of her patterns, but I'm not sure. I remember that one. So we're sewing it to the other raw edge of the zipper tape. Sophisticated crafts. Sarah, are you still here? Me, so when we're done here, I can remember to go look it up. Thank you. I forget what other patterns of hers I've done, but I've done several, I believe. It looks more complicated than this bag. Oh dear. This bag, I wouldn't call it complicated. There are just a ton of steps. The Travenizer. Is that hers too, Marie? Yeah. I knew I had done one. Yeah, that one is that one has 1,000,000 steps. That one, I believe, Lori won last year sometime. And she was taking it. She showed me it. She was taking it on her trip. I was proud. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just doing a ton of clips here. Many steps and parts. Oh, Cindy purchased it. That's right. I'm thinking of a different bag. I'm thinking of a Buy Annie bag that Lori won or something. Yeah, that's right, Cindy. I remember that. I'm gonna have to go look at it. If I remember correctly, I did think it was an absolute labor of love. Thank you, Sarah. Thinking, okay, so this is what you have so far. So there is the inside of that front zippered pocket. I didn't bring my purse in here, otherwise I'd show it to you. So now we're just going to baste that all the way around. Let me clean my space and have a sip of coffee. I think the Travenizer was a bee box, Colleen. I think you're absolutely right. I don't do the bee box anymore. I just have too many things to do. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to start down here, I think. What does she tell you? Yeah, we're just going to base this one, and then we got to find this side. So. Yeah, base, not bind. We're going to attach the other side to it. Yeah. Or the gusset, actually. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm getting to the zipper, so I'm going to pull that with my hemostats. I'm going to have to go look. You guys always spark my curiosity. I do so many bags that I honestly can't remember what I made last year. That's kind of bad, isn't it? It's not bad. It's just the way it is. Okay, let me open this zipper. There we go. So again, this is not hard. It just is a little time consuming. It was a bee box. Okay. Are they still doing the bee box? I haven't been on it for probably close to a year. I still have some of the bee boxes that I haven't done yet. I think I have 2 or 3 of them I haven't done yet. That's not good. You're all caught up with that? I did it for a couple years, and then I decided I would try something else. So I'm doing Simply Classics quarterly subscription box. which is a little easier for me to manage. You had to stop it for a while too. Yeah. And I like the quarterly rather than the monthly. All right, we're getting there, guys. Let me get my zipper pull out of the way. Don't look, Nancy. All right, let's see if we caught everything. And there you have your front pocket. Oh my gosh, this is so... Oh, you did the... Sally Tomato has one? Simply Classic. Yeah, you should check it out. It's only quarterly, which is nice. So there is the front pocket. You open it, and it opens really wide. This is where I keep my phone. Excuse me. Okay. Love it. Okay, we're getting ready to do final assembly. So now we're going to take our back piece and our inside zipper piece, and we're going to baste those all the way around. What time is it? Oh, we've just been on an hour, so we'll be done. It'll probably take another hour. It might take another hour. I don't know. Maybe not that long. 1/8 of an inch basting all the way around. Wrong sides together. You might want to get a snack. Anybody need a snack? Do you guys have snacks in your sewing rooms? I have a peppermint. Let me have a peppermint. I'll try not to slobber. All right, did we catch it all the way around? We did. Let's trim it just a tiny, not a lot. Actually, it doesn't need much trimming. Okay. Perfect. Now we are ready to attach our gusset. Now, she uses staples. Peppermints and lifesavers. You have animal cookies. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, we're going to attach the front first. Now, keep in mind, there is no, because we did the zipper gusset, there's an equal amount on both sides. It doesn't really matter. You just want to turn it wrong side out. I think it's actually easier. Do we want this? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm having a brain issue right now. Sorry. So here's the top zipper. We want to attach it. And I think it'd be easier to open my zippers. What do you guys think? And we're going to attach it centered right sides together. Thank you, Nancy. See you later. Now I'm going to attach my bottom. Now again, we're attaching this to a zipper gusset on the front, so I'm not snipping. I don't think that I ended up, I didn't use staples, I don't believe, on the first one I made. The recorded version I have, I don't think I did. I am going to open my zipper all the way though. Lots of clips. I'm just going to use lots of clips. The nice thing is we already have our strap done. I always like doing my strap one of the first things that way, because when you're done with the bag, you don't want to have to do the strap. That's my preference. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to staple. It fits so good that it's real. I don't think I need to. Okay. One more clip over here. Okay. I'm going to start at the bottom, and we're going to sew this. I'm sure it's a 1/4 inch. Yep. Okay. Take your time. Okay, you're now getting to the zipper, so just really feel in there so you're not going over your teeth. And it does get thick right here because of the accordion. So again, just take your time. Hi, Tina. I am opening my top zipper so I can get in there and see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, Cindy, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Let me see. I just want to feel for my zipper. There we go. This, just take your time. It's worth taking your time here. Once you get around the corner, the straight edges are a breeze, you know? That's what I say. Mm-hmm. And smush it all out of the way. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think that I stapled this the last time. I may have. I don't think I did. Let me see. I'll have to go back and look at my own video. Isn't that terrible? I'm just trying to make sure I'm not going over my teeth. And my teeth feel like they're bunched up there. There we go. That's better. This is probably the hardest part of the bag because of all the thickness where this accordion is, and your zipper tape is right there. It depends on the materials you use too. We're getting there though. I've got to get my zipper pulled out of the way. Oh my goodness. I'm right here and I missed my let me see something real quick. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's better. Okay. We're almost there. Okay. That was probably the hardest part of the entire bag. The other side isn't as bad because we're not doing it next to a zipper. let's just look. Let's make sure we did good. We don't have any major puckers, and we didn't go over our teeth. Let's just verify. Always verify. It's perfect, guys. Oh no, I missed some right here on this corner. I missed it. This corner. So, you see that? Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but we gotta go over that again. Not a big deal. Good to know. Right here. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Always check it. Yeah, I think I caught it that time. Let's look. No, it's right there. That's weird. Let me see where exactly it is. Right there. Okay. Right there. Okay. That is so weird. All right, let me see. I'm going to take that out. I know, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm going to undo this and fix it because I don't want to go any further in. It's like it's not catching that. Happens to the best of us. And this is Cindy's bag. It's got to be perfect. Let me open this zipper. It's right here. Much better to catch this kind of stuff now, you know. You know what it was? When I sewed the lining and the gusset together, I missed it. That's why. Not a big deal. This is an easy fix. It's just a little time consuming. So, you get to do it with me. How about that? Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do is take this apart here and make sure that is one piece. That was the problemo. Right there. Okay. Okay. Now we can redo that and we should be good. Let me see. Are you guys still here? You're like, oh my gosh, Bart, that's painful to watch, isn't it? It is very painful to watch. But if you want to know the truth, I know you guys have done it too. It just happens. Okay. Let's redo it. You're holding your breath. Thank you. Thank you for holding your breath. Okay, let's do it. Actually, let me pull this around. Maybe I should have stapled this corner. Perfect. Perfect. You know, this kind of stuff happens, especially with these gussets. Let's just clean this up a bit. And there's not a huge seam allowance here, but let's just turn it and make sure. Oh yeah, that's 100%. Isn't that weird? Okay. Let me just clean that thread out of there. There we go. There we go. Okay, I feel better about that. Cindy, I feel a lot better about that. Phew. Hey, Wendy. Cindy's probably holding her breath too. That's pretty funny. All right, let's see what's next. Okay. Oh, now we're going to attach this side, right sides together. This side is much easier because there's no zipper. So if you wanted to staple, you certainly could with this side. I just don't like stapling. Let me open this up. When there is zippers, because you're putting holes in the zippers. It's really a personal preference, what you guys feel comfortable with. Staples really help. It would have really helped that, honestly. But I chose not to do it, and therefore I had to do some repair. Okay. The good thing is we're going to go around that with binding, so it'll get another stitch where we did that. So that'll be actually very helpful. You don't staple the zippers, yeah. I figured you didn't. Some people do. I only use staples if I absolutely have to. And the reason is because you have to take them out. And I get staples all over my floor. And then I have to go hunt and peck them so nobody steps on them. You know? This side so far is fitting perfectly. Let's see how this one fits. Colleen, what are you working on today with the fabricator? I saw your map packs and your trash cans. You pop them off it with a... Let me show you. Have you guys seen my little staple remover? Somebody told me about these, that teachers use these staple removers. I've never seen them before in my entire life, believe it or not. They're magnetic too. This is called the Boss Stitch staple remover. It's the best thing since sliced bread, honestly. I love it. Okay, let's sew this baby on. I'm gonna have to do some cleanup so you can't see these stitches. Okay. Annie, I know it. I didn't have one for a very long time. I like Colleen. I just use a screwdriver. It works just fine. I don't know how much those are, honestly. I don't think they're very expensive, but I don't know for sure. The Boss Stitch. Staple remover. Teachers swear by them. You bought the scissors yesterday. You bought these Kathy Buckley's on Amazon. Oh, you're gonna love them. Oh, that's a good idea, Colleen. That's a great idea. So it holds on to them. See there? That's smart. It's very smart. Oh, I lifted my foot and my needle wasn't down. Happens. I did it again, you ninny. I just called myself a ninny. Making progress. We're just got to bind it and then we'll be done. One last corner. I know it, Colleen. I really wish I don't know if they're working on a needle positioner or not. I haven't ever asked them that. I'm kind of used to both of them, so I don't really mind it. But I know exactly what you mean. Oh dear. Okay. Let's just trim our corners a tiny bit so that they're nice and even, so that when we put our binding on, it goes on nicely. Don't over trim. I'm an over trimmer. Okay, I think that is all we need. Okay. All right. Now I have several binding colors here. Oh, that's an absolute no. Let me see. Cindy, this is going to be your choice. Do you want gray or do you want the blue? I actually kind of like the blue. What do you think? You want the blue? I concur. Okay. Here we go. I am going to do my thing here where I put it on and then I'm going to pull it all the way around. And then we'll sew it together and put it back on. Okay, so I stretched it around. That's exactly right, Cindy. And I'm putting the right sides together of my binding. And then we're going to sew that together. And then we'll just trim it just a little. Okay. Let's put it on. Stretch it around. Make sure you're getting both sides. You know, I don't do that, Cindy. It's interesting that you mentioned that because I know some people do that. Because each side can vary slightly. So I just do it on, but I do the measuring and cutting on both sides. I know it's kind of weird, but that's what I do. Because they can vary ever so slightly. And I don't want to come up short and have to really pull it, or I don't want it to be too long. So that's just me. I think most people do it that way, though. This way I don't have to change my thread too. It'll match. Good choice, Cindy. Oh. Okay, how's that look on this side? Okay, let's do it. Let me actually have a sip of water. I loved Belize. We loved it. I enjoyed it. I would go back there. Guatemala, I loved. Belize, I loved. I wasn't a huge fan of Roatan. It was okay. Belize and Guatemala, I loved. Now, we didn't go very far into Guatemala. Just full disclosure, it was mostly at the port, but I loved it. The people were sweet, sweet, sweet people. Oh, good idea. Yeah, make sure your passport's current, just in case you want to go somewhere. You have to have that real ID thing now, too. The Guatemala was a stop on a cruise. Yeah, I probably wouldn't choose to go there just by itself, but I enjoyed it. It was hot. I do remember it was extremely hot, and it was January. It was really hot there. I think it's really hot there all the time. There's something on that clip. That's weird. Okay, we're getting close, guys. Hang tight. We're catching everything too. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. Almost. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if I have to go over a couple spots, but we will see. Right there. I knew it. That's the only spot. Just right there towards the end. I could tell that I was not getting it. It's in the bottom. No, Cindy won't ever know. Just about an inch. Perfect. Okay. Let me burn those. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Okay, let's do the other side. Clip it on, pull it around. Cut it. Take it off. Right sides together. How do you guys like the multi-live sewing for one pattern? Are you a fan or no? You can be honest. I don't think personally I'm a fan. I think I like to finish. You love it, Noreen? Yeah, this bag, I'm not sure there's any other way to do it because there's so many steps. I don't know. You enjoy it, Deb? Okay. I'm just curious because Hi, Dorothy. You like to see it start to finish? I think that would be my preference, but There are some bags, particularly like this one, that is so many steps. If we tried to do this in one sitting, we'd be here 5-6 hours. Probably. So I think most bags you can do in one setting, but I think it'd be too long. I'd be exhausted. I'd have to go to bed. I think most bags you can do in one setting, but this is not one of them. I don't believe. Now, if you did like a class on this, it would be an absolutely, I don't even know if you could finish it with a class of people in one day. Because you know how everybody is at a different pace. Yeah, this bag too is a good skill builder as well. Because it's got quite a few different skills that some people may not have ever done before. It'd be a long class. It does depend on the project, Judy. I completely agree with you. Okay, this is the last side, guys. Then we'll turn it. And if there's anything to be repaired, I can do that later. Before. I don't know that there will be. We'll see. There'll be some cleanup, you know. Okay. Let's do it. Let me make sure I got plenty on the other side. Yep. Okay. There we go. I know you really can't see. After 2 years, I'm still working on the camera angles. It's a labor of love, guys. This was a good choice, Cindy. I love the blue. It looks really good. I missed a 1/2 inch right there in the bottom. Don't forget to thumbs up. You guys, that really does help. What time is it? Sarah, if you have to go, I get it. But we're pretty close to being done. How's that for? I said it might be 2 hours. Well, that's pretty close. Work comes first. Darn it. Darn it, Sarah. So yeah, the thumbs up really does help me. And commenting really helps. So I appreciate it. Okay, going around the last corner here. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay. Let's check it out. Yeah, right there. That's the only one little spot, I believe. One tiny little spot, and then there's one little spot up there that I'm gonna just go over one more time. You don't want your binding coming off. That would not be a good thing. Where was that? I saw. I didn't like right here. I'm just going to go over that one area right here. Better. Better, better. Okay. There's a little piece of thread there. And then we're going to turn it. Okay. Cross your fingers. Hold your breath. Here, I'm going to pull you up. Do I dare move the camera? This bag really is pretty easy to turn, honestly, because it opens pretty wide. Okay, I'm going to do a little inspection before I say anything. Perfect. Perfect. Not one pucker on that side. Oh my gosh. Cindy, are you sure you want it? It's perfect. Oh my gosh. It is perfect. Let me grab where's the strap? Oh my gosh. And this strap, oh man. Look at it. It's perfect. There's not one pucker. Not one. Not one pucker. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the Everyday Crossbody Companion. So you open it up. Here's your front. And you have nothing on this side. But on this side, you have a slip pocket and a coin pocket right here. A little guy. That's all you need. This is where the card slots would go. So you could, if you wanted to, put another zipper pocket, but I use it for my phone. So let me show you. I'll take my phone out of here. So the phone, that's where I put my phone. I mean, there's tons of room. You could put your phone in this pocket too. Hold on, I've got it is a labor of love. It's a great bag. And then you open the main compartment, and look how much room you have in there. You have a full zipper pocket in the back, and you have a slip pocket, 2 slip pockets in this side. And then on the back, you have another full pocket with a magnetic snap. And Cindy also gets a little baby accordion wallet that matches. Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? So this could actually go in the front or the back. Cindy, you're a lucky girl because I think I'm going to make myself an exact replica. The Everyday Crossbody Companion by Car Threads. I love it. I'll do a final inspection and then I'll post it for you, Cindy. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This is part 3 of the Everyday Crossbody Companion. So we did the first day on Monday, the second day yesterday, and today was the third day, Wednesday. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah, for being here. I appreciate you more than you know. I can't wait to see you in a few weeks at Gusset. I'm going to give you a big hug. Tony's going to get you a coffee. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't made this bag, don't be intimidated. I'm just telling you, it is a labor of love. It takes a fair amount of time, and I'm a fast sewer. It takes a good 4 to 5 hours. But it is worth it. What did I do on the first day? Oh gosh, I don't remember. I don't remember. But Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we did 3 lives to make this bag. And the Monday was an hour and a half. Yesterday was an hour and a half, and today's 2 hours. So what is that? 5 hours. 5 hours sewing it from beginning to end. And I'd say it takes maybe 45 minutes to an hour to cut it out. So it's a lengthy bag. Love it. Now you could just do a regular strap and it probably wouldn't take as long. honestly, but I love it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Go make something fun. Thanks. I got to get over here to end the live. Bye.